It's been 8 months since Max Verstappen muscled his way past Lewis Hamilton to clinch his first driver's world title after a controversial race restart during the last race of the 2021 season. Almost half of the 2022 season has been completed, and the Dutchman is leading the standings after a tough battle with his teammate Sergio Perez and the Ferrari driver Charles Leclerc. The Dutchman's brilliant performance in the last season has propelled him to another level in his career by signing one of the longest contracts in recent Formula One history, which runs till the end of the 2028 season. This deal brings up to $250 million to the Dutchman's bank account for a term of 5 years. Hey guys, welcome back to the Max Verstappen Formula One channel, the best place for your daily dose of trending news and facts regarding Formula One. Before we proceed, please hit the subscribe button and smash the notification bell for more exciting updates. Let's explore how he shaped his career over years to unleash the champion inside of him. Verstappen was introduced to racing at a young age with the influence of his father, Jos Verstappen, who is a former Formula One driver. He experienced his first taste of racing at the age of 7 when he participated in karting. He displayed his racing skills in this karting championship by becoming the Belgian national category champion by competing against competitors who were 11 years old. Then he won race by race and was promoted through different karting championships. Finally, he was able to clinch both European and World Karting Championships before getting a promotion to the Formula 3 category in 2014. He achieved this feat when he was 15 years old and became the youngest champion of the premium class of karting too. His father Jos Verstappen is the biggest influencer of Max's racing career, and he carefully looked after his son in the early days to craft a world champion. The Dutchman has often praised his father's role in his development as a racing driver. He was hard trained by his father, and Verstappen was a very consistent performer since his childhood by completing 49 races out of his first 50 races. Jos believes that his harsh treatment combined very well with their hard training during his karting days and was justified when Max Verstappen emerged as the 2021 World Drivers' Champion. He said, "If you look back on that now, sometimes I was maybe a little too hard. At that moment, that felt like the right thing to do, and maybe he needed a little bit too, because he is stubborn. I also really believe that it made him better. He needed that regularly. In the following year, it made him better again. He became world champion, a 2-time European champion, and had won all the races along the way. In his debut year of the Formula 3 Championship, he was able to finish 3rd overall in the FIA F3 Championship, despite brilliant performances. He ended the season winning 10 races, the most number of wins that season, and the Formula 3 champion of that year, Esteban Ocon, managed only to win 9 races as well. But young Verstappen was badly hit with engine failures and grid penalties, losing the chance of winning the F3 Championship. At the end of the 2014 Formula 3 season, he got a very rare chance of being promoted directly from the Formula 3 category to Formula 1. Everyone knows how hard it is to get a seat in the Formula 1 Championship. The latest example is the 2021 Formula 2 champion, Oscar Piastri, who is still without a race despite his performance, and he has a slim chance of getting a seat in the 2023 season as well. But Max Verstappen was lucky enough to get that opportunity. He got offers not only from the Red Bull team, but also from Mercedes. Mercedes' deal was to complete 1 season in Grand Prix 2 and then a direct promotion to Formula 1. But Red Bull offered a direct promotion to Formula 1, despite his inexperience. Talking about Verstappen's direct promotion to Formula 1 from Formula 3, Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko said their haste was because they considered Verstappen an exceptional talent that comes along only once in decades. He compared this young Dutch talent to one of the all-time greatest drivers in Formula 1, Ayrton Senna. In 2015, he moved to the Scuderia Toro Rosso team, which was later rebranded as AlphaTauri. He got the opportunity of driving a Formula 1 car at the age of 17 when he drove in the first practice session of the 2014 Japanese Grand Prix. Then, he became the youngest Formula 1 driver in racing history when he started the 2015 Australian Grand Prix at the age of 17 years. He completed the full season for the Toro Rosso team and finished 12th overall in the Drivers' Championship. After driving 4 races for Toro Rosso in the 2016 season, he was promoted to the senior Red Bull team at the Spanish Grand Prix. It was like a fairy tale where he was narrowly beaten by his teammate Daniel Ricciardo during qualifying, but managed to win the race by keeping the Ferraris of Kimi Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel in check for 40 laps. the 2016 Brazilian Grand Prix is considered one of the greatest displays of his driving skills, where he drove around wet Interlagos track, performing some daring overtakes in a slippery condition that other drivers were even unable to keep their cars on the track. Red Bull cars were powered using Renault engines till the end of the 2018 Formula 1 season. They lacked sufficient power to compete consistently in the front alongside Mercedes and Ferrari. Despite the poor performances of their cars, Verstappen was able to manage 2 victories in Malaysia and Mexico during the 2017 season. He showed a gradual improvement race by race, and he won both the 2018 Austrian and Mexican Grand Prix. Nearly a decade long, the Renault-Red Bull partnership came to an end in 2018, and Japanese manufacturer Honda partnered with Red Bull for the 2019 season. Verstappen was able to secure victories in Austria, Germany, and Brazil, and finally, he managed to finish the season 3rd overall in the drivers' standings behind Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. Verstappen brings the same rhythm to the 2020 season, with much improvement, recording wins at the 70th anniversary Grand Prix and Abu Dhabi. He was able to secure 11 podium finishes, and his 2020 season was greatly affected by 5 DNFs he faced. But he managed to close the season 3rd overall in the Drivers' Championship. The last race victory in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix was remarkable, as it was a simple hint of the surprising package that they planned to bring for the 2021 Formula 1 season. The 2021 season is the best season of Verstappen's racing career, winning the World Drivers' Championship, which is the ultimate goal of a Formula 1 driver. Even though the last race of the 2021 season was controversial, the driver's title is not to select the best performer of the last few laps of the season. It is to decide the best performer of the entire season. Since the beginning of the 2021 season, he appeared to be so dominant with his Honda-powered RB16B, winning many races after some epic battles with a 7-time world champion, Lewis Hamilton. The reigning world champion, Max Verstappen, talked about the controversial race restart of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and his right to the 2021 driver's title during the Barcelona pre-season testing early in 2022. A championship is won over the season, right? Not because of the last lap, Verstappen says. If you look at the year, the title would normally have been decided way earlier. It is just that I was taken out twice and had some bad luck with tyre blowouts. It came down to the last race because of all that misfortune. Look at the stats. That usually gives you a picture of how the season went, he added further. When we go through the statistical summary of the 2021 season, it clearly proves that he is the right owner for the 2021 driver's title. The controversial Abu Dhabi Grand Prix victory was the 10th win of the Dutchman during the 2021 season, and Hamilton was only able to win 8 races. Verstappen was the pole sitter in 10 races, while Hamilton was only in 8 races. Throughout the entire 2021 season, Max Verstappen finished first or second 18 times. He finished the Hungary Grand Prix in 9th place, and this was the only non-podium finish on all the occasions where he saw the checkered flag. The Dutchman was unable to finish the race on 3 occasions, and on 2 occasions out of these 3, he was among the top 2 when he exited the race. These stats prove that he is the rightful owner of the 2021 driver's title in terms of performance of the entire 2021 season. Christian Horner has no hesitation in classifying his young driver as one of the best performers he has ever seen. I have no doubt he is the best we have seen in one of our cars. In terms of outright raw ability and commitment, he's the best driver we've seen, the team boss tells Britain's The Times. Now almost half of the 2022 season is completed, and Max Verstappen is leading the Drivers' Championship despite technical problems in RB18 at the beginning of the season. This time, they are leading not only the Drivers' Championship, but the Constructors' Championship, with the incredible performance of his teammate, Sergio Perez. Let's see whether Verstappen and the Red Bull team are capable of winning dual championships again after 8 years. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to not miss anything related to Formula 1. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.